I'm Ryosuke Shidao Tunzi.
I'm Taishi Yamada.
And I'm Yusuke Hato. Today we're filming again at HANZ Golf Club.
Thank you as always for letting me shoot here. Sorry for being late, GTS4 Titleist. Well,
We finally managed to borrow it.
Doug,
Did we? Yes. All right, that's good.
so before we get into this new GTS4, first let's talk about the overall GTS series this time. How should I put it? The body.
Yeah, the body.
This reinforced plastic-like material is used all over the body, or rather, it just pops on. And there's this structure with a weight behind the face. So by cutting down a lot of the weight in the center part of the body, we were able to redistribute that weight to other areas. The face, well, it's shaped kind of like a horseshoe, with the upper part slightly open, and it's built like this. So even at the top, you don't lose any performance, and it helps control spin, just like the previous GTS series. This time though, it's for
Now,
up until now, the heads in the GT4 series were a bit smaller.
3.
There used to be a lot of models that were even smaller, but this time it's 460.
It says here a 460cc head with high forgiveness.
Yeah.
That's right.
So for people who want the GT4 series, if you want it bigger, why not just use the GT3? Or is that not the case? Well,
Apparently, that's not quite right.
I really wonder what's so different about this specific one.
Well, the catchphrase is speed plus low spin for more distance, and as for the GT,
Compared to the TS3, the face angle of the Chime 4 looks more like it's designed to help you catch the ball. Yeah, it looks like it's easier to square up.
So here I have my personal GTS3. What's up with that?
You've already got your hands on it?
Now, this isn't actually mine. It's something I borrowed.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, someone already ordered it. And yeah, this is the GTS3, and this is the 4. Now that you mention it, the head shape really are different.
Yeah, the 4.
From the back, it looks a bit chunkier and bigger. Honestly, if I didn't say anything, you might think this one is the 3 and this one is the 4, because the 3 actually looks smaller, doesn't it? The 3 looks more compact.
yeah, the 3 looks more compact, and it also looks more like a pair, while the 4,
The 4 kind of feels more like the 2, especially when you look at the size here. And I think the 4 also has a gentler look to it.
Yeah, the shape is softer, like Mr. Hata said.
I think that feeling of being able to catch the ball that you mentioned probably comes from that. But with this, maybe the 3 has less spin, or maybe the 4 always has that kind of trajectory.
Is that so?
As for the shaft, well, it's the Tensai 1K Red.
Red Gill.
55 Flex X, yes.
Yeah, this is, the one that's probably going to show up on the aftermarket. Aren't we? And
In the past, people who ordered the 4 would usually assume they'd customize the shaft. But with this new model, probably. No matter which shaft you use, if you can make good use of the characteristics of the force head, I feel like it could actually fit a lot of people. Even those with slower swings could use it.
according to the manufacturer, even among pros with the previous GT4 and such, there were apparently a lot of people who wanted this feature but thought it was a bit too small. Oh, really?
That's true. It does give you that solid, straight ball feel. The rope down feels soft.
soft.
Yeah.
The loft options are 8, 9, and 10 degrees. And the weights are in the front and back. The front uses a track weight.
Actually, I kind of like the look of this head shake. Wonder why that is. If I had to describe it, it kind of has the friendliness of the TSI-3, though that might be a bit of an exaggeration. TSI, T-S-E-S.
3, TSI. TSI.
It's the softer one. Yeah, it's softer than the TSI-3 or TSR-3. Compared to the i3, it kind of gives you more of a cup-like feel, you know? Yeah, the outer part of the cup face feels a bit firm, but when you hit the center, it feels like it pops nicely. It has more bounce than the TSI, but it's softer than the TSR.
Like,
Yeah, even the manufacturer said the TSI-3 is kind of the benchmark.
right.
Makes sense, right? I mean, everyone talks about it so much.
Exactly.
Even now, when you look at American sites like What in the Bag, you still see it come up a lot.
Very much so.
Whoa, mister.
The trajectory is about the same height and consistency as the GTS3. That's what the data shows.
Well, during my fitting, they told me to go with the 3, so I'm thinking I'll just quietly buy the 3. But sometimes I think the 2 might be better. I never really considered the 4 though.
The spin rate is a bit lower than the 3.
But with this feel and this look, I kind of want to give it a shot, just in case.
Yeah,
It has that vibe.
it's pretty striking.
It's not like it's tiny or has so little spin that it's unplayable. That's not the impression I get from the 4.
It's really changed.
I think a lot of people would say, yeah, I could use it like this. It's not like the ball floats or anything either. I'm finally getting used to this model. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's really not bad.
Surprisingly, it seems like slicers get good results when they try it out.
Wow.
Right. That's good, isn't it?
Well, Yamada-san really is amazing. The spin goes down.
So for people like me who have a lot of spin, it helps reduce it.
Yamada-san, you're not even hitting 2,000 anymore. It looks like it's going in, like a ball that looks like it's going in. 2,200. Oh, that's good if you can do that.
Just like that. I see. It's not that I can't hit it. I can hit it.
You know, I tend to say things in a really roundabout way. It's not that I can't hit it, but I wouldn't choose it on purpose.
It just wasn't your type, huh?
You actually put into words what most people would just gloss over.
Was it Yamada-san? Are there 3 groups or just 2? I already took the GTS2. You can't have it.
Hada-san, you can't do it, so you're overlapping with the feeling couple, you know?
That's how it is. Actually, never mind. You have to buy it before someone else does.
Otherwise, people will say you just copied them.
Wow, that's strong. The ball? Huh? I kind of like number 4.
Hada-san, didn't they say 2 for you during the fitting? Was it 10 degrees? No, 9 degrees.
9 degrees. The fitter told me that after hitting just 2 balls with the GTS4, I was good to go. I wonder why it's fine though. The spin?
There were many, right?
That could be part of it too.
Fitter said you wanted about 2,400, right?
It's because of the shaft that you get this nice amount of spin.
But the shaft was this red one, right? The one you were handed for the set?
This is the Tensei Pro. It's the red one, so not this one.
Yeah, it's not this one. It's probably for aftermarket use or something.
Yeah, the original one is the one that's usually there.
Hey, Hada-san, don't you want to swing it even more? All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's a done deal. So, Ishii brought his own personal club. It's for Titleist.
Purobia, yes, it's the.
Fire Express.
Yeah, the 6X.
Now we're going to put this into the GT4 and have Hada-san hit it to see what kind of ball it produces.
This is the stock red one. Well, I say stock, but it's aftermarket. It's kind of confusing, isn't it? Right, it's not for Titleist, but it's the Tensei Red.
It kind of moves, or rather it flexes smoothly. It moves in your hands, but it doesn't suddenly accelerate or anything. This is a 5S, right? if you put a bit of force into it, it feels a bit like a whip. So if you don't really control it properly, you might not hit it well. But I think it's good for catching the ball and getting it up in the air.
Yeah, the tip does move a bit, the tip. But
It doesn't really accelerate suddenly or anything, just kind of moves along in a mellow, relaxed way.
maybe it's a little lacking in excitement.
Yeah, doesn't really come out. Maybe there wasn't enough speed in the hit?
But the contact itself was pretty good though. That was a really nice shot.
Remember the other day in the round video with Shurayama-san? I was wearing my Garmin watch, and I measured the distance from where I was to Hada-san. And sure enough, according to the calculation, he was at a spot over 300 yards away. Yeah,
About 70 yards ahead.
Alright then, Yamada, we've also prepared a chat for the pro. Is that okay? Please prepare this for Yamada, for the pro.
What is that?
It's a PT5s.
It's an Ike design. Lately, since Yamada Pro can really hit it, you might say it's a bit soft, but
By the way, I'm in the camp that thinks PT might actually suit Yamada.
Mr. Hada, what a coincidence.
Now I'm gonna be torn again.
It does feel just a little bit soft. Just a bit.
Yeah, it might be a little soft.
But you don't dislike it, right?
Still, it does feel a bit soft to me. Thicked.
Was it in 6S or a 5?
No, it wasn't an S. It just so happened that one of the students had a bunch of clubs, and since we had a shoot today, I borrowed some, and among them was a PT5. And since I also brought the Fire Express, I thought I'd mention it.
Those are good numbers.
Alright, mind if I take a shot? I want to try hitting it too. So, from your perspective, like Hada-san and the others, you probably think I'm a bit different when it comes to PT, right? Well,
Yeah, I get the impression that maybe the tip moves a bit too much.
but that's not a bad thing, is it?
No, it's good.
Right? So for Hada-san, this is the 6X,
Yeah, 6.
TX6.
With a 1.5-inch tip cut? Yes.
I see. So,
By the way, Yamada-san said recently that this was easy to hit.
fire?
To the family.
Yeah, right away.
It kind of feels like the impact is even thicker. Go.
We need to bring you into the rear faction.
By the way, Hada-san, what kind of shaft is the PT exactly? Well,
Compared to modern shafts, the PT is honestly a bit softer overall, but from the grip to the tip, it gradually gets a little softer in a really smooth way.
catches the ball.
Image. Since the whole thing is softer, you can kind of feel the grip area move a bit. It's kind of interesting, right?
It's like a fishing rod.
But it gives you this solid, thick feeling at impact, so I don't dislike it, but I can't always recommend it in fittings like this.
It's stable, but
It's not that I dislike it, though.
I think it's good, honestly.
Alright, so let's talk about the GTS4 again. The biggest change is definitely that the head got bigger, right?
Yeah, that might be the biggest change this time with the GTS.
With the 2 and 3, they basically followed the flow of the previous GT series, and even the earlier TSR models just kind of switched over. But now, with the head getting bigger, it's become usable for a slightly different group of people than before. Still, compared to the 3, it does have a bit more of that low spin feel, or a kind of borderline ball flight quality. It does tend to draw a bit, doesn't it?
yeah, maybe it's because it's more draw biased. Or maybe it's just that the bigger head has made it more forgiving. Yeah.
But you know, even if you've already decided on the 2 or 3, I think it's worth giving this one a try. Up until now, I'd always avoided the 4, thinking it was too difficult or that it was more for people with more power, more of a hard spec club. But surprisingly, depending on the shaft, I think you might actually be able to handle it. So now I feel like my options have really opened up.
It's a real dark horse.
Well, that's the GTS for you. But with this GTS, you'll notice right away when you hit it that the ball doesn't launch high and it feels really strong. I think everyone will get that impression, so definitely give it a try.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
For watching.